Here with Dan Teasdale, also known as HMXspraynwipe, and we're going to talk a bit about Rock Band 3. Okay, so first of all, you've added keyboard, you've added 3-part harmonies. I've seen like there's new set list innovations, there's like 7 players that can play at once. The first question I have is, now that there's 3 microphones and there can be 3-part harmonies, are vocals no longer a scored percentage instrument?
So we have 2 different ways that you can sort of sing in vocals. The first way is pretty much a standard Rock Band way. You can sort of sign in with a controller and have it record whatever profiles on that controller. If you want to play with 7 people at once, you have to turn on all instruments mode. And what that does is it makes the vocals basically auto vocals. So you won't contribute score for vocals, you won't have survival for vocals, but it allows all of the other instruments to sign in. So it says you can only have 4 instruments inserted at once.
Can I have a vocal career with 3 vocalists? Like, can I go through the whole game? Our career mode is completely redone. It's like this whole goal-based system now that you can choose from hundreds of goals. The road trip type thing that was discussed.
That's like another completely separate
okay.
If you want to go through and be a harmony vocal group and like go through and beat the end that way, that's totally valid.
And they'll all be scored individually on the amount of phrases, or will it be like the Beatles where you press back and there's like scoring?
It'll be similar to the Beatles. You'll have 1 profile and that'll be your vocal profile.
And there'll be double like bonuses and stuff like that.
You're also getting triple awesomes or double awesomes and things like that.
I noticed that you've been saying that you can play keyboard on guitar and vice versa, keyboard. You can play guitar and keyboard. Is that in the whole game, or is that only in all instrument mode?
That's in the whole game. So we have all of our pro stuff, which is awesome. If you play on non-pro, you can play the non-pro guitar and bass parts as on the guitar, just on C3D on the keyboard, sorry. And you also can unlock keys on guitar. So if you want to go through and progress in the career, we give you that as a reward.
I noticed that when I saw them playing Here I Go Again, there was a section where there were trills and they were mapped out with bars. Could you elaborate on what is up with that?
So we have guitar trills in the game, and we have drum rolls for drums as well. And what those do, they're for sections where the performer is playing it precisely. So like if you have a very precise drum roll where it's like very precise 8s and 16s, we're not going to put a drum roll under that. But if it's just someone like doing a crazy untimed trill or a crazy roll that isn't timed or it's like impossible to beat back, we put that under there to give you a bit of leeway so that you don't have to accurately hit every 64th.
So does that mean that previous songs in Rock Band DLC and Rock Band 1 will have that mechanic added?
This is an exclusive feature to Rock Band 3 songs and Rock Band 3 DLC.
Okay, so then I can tell Score Hero that Young Man Blues isn't going to be any easier on drums.
You should just get used to it now. Although if you have, we support pro drums across the entire back catalog, so you're probably going to get a little harder.
Oh boy, okay. And while we're on the subject of pro drums, it's been a controversy, about the bass charting, bass pedal charting. Why have you still decided to not chart double bass?
A lot of the times we want something that's reasonable for people to play and it's not ridiculous. A lot of the times the double bass in songs isn't actually played by the band, but there's a wide range of reasons why we don't do it. A lot of it is just we think the game is more fun that way. Okay, if you want to play double bass in Rock Band 3, you can buy a second pedal and plug it in and play. It'll be charted for a single bass, but you can do the double bass action.
Did you ever consider because just to say, competing with Guitar Hero and Expert Plus?
We always consider like loads of suggestions and stuff for Rock Band. At the end of the day, though, like we have our own vision for what we want music games to be. And I think Rock Band 3 hits them with stuff like pro modes and things like that.
So with the going back to the trills and the snare rolls, is that also transferring into things like strumming? Fast strumming.
So we have fast strumming for guitar as well. So if it's a section that's imprecisely fast strummed, you'll see a long lane that'll show that this is an imprecise section, and as long as you're going fast enough, you'll get it.
So there will be no songs as we go forward with Rock Band 3. There's not going to be any songs where people are like, "Oh, the strumming's too fast." No one's going to ever 100% this.
Well, I don't think there's any songs that are like that now. You can't 100% every song in the game. It's just some people haven't gone that far.
But you have noticed that the two Thrasher FCs have come from the UK, PAL Systems.
That's anomaly. Seriously, it's not a like people keep bringing up that the PAL systems have an unfair advantage. This is not true. Like it's PAL 60, which is still 60 frames a second. It's still the same frame rate. I don't think that's true.
So we're just gonna say the UK and the UK PAL players are just way better than us.
As a member of the Commonwealth, I can easily say that Commonwealth players maybe just are a little better. Maybe Americans need to step up their game.
Well, that's fine. Another question, big thing on our minds is multiple scroll speeds.
Yes.
When someone is playing on a lower difficulty than expert, is it going to affect my chart, or are things going to scroll at a different rate?
So by default, all the track speeds are locked together. This is for motion sickness reasons. We have a lot of people who actually get violently ill when the tracks go at different speeds. We do now have a modifier for variable track speeds in Rock Band 3, so we give you a little warning to let you know that this might make you sick, but you can turn it on and then you'll have independent track speeds.
That is the best news I've heard in a long time. Breakneck speed, or is that also going to be variable levels, or?
Breakneck speed will be a similar kind of thing to what we've done in the past.
Pardon? Sorry?
It'll be similar to what we've done in the past.
Okay, so just one level and it'll be activated outside of the overshell?
It'll be in the overshell, so you can pull it up whenever you want.
Okay, so I can pull it up, because when I was playing, I asked if I could turn it on, he said no. So maybe is it not in this
I think
build?
it's a special thing in this build. We wanted to make sure we had like a good focus build for each free. But in the full game, you can bring up the overshell at any time and turn on whatever options you want.
As far as with the retroactiveness, I mean, you've talked about that the Pro drums are going to be retroactive, and you've I think there's been talk about keyboard, but it's more been like, as of right now, no. But the harmonies was totally avoided. So can we expect, or can we pray that some previous Rock Band songs, the Rock Band DLC or Rock Band Network stuff might have harmonies implemented?
When you export Green Day Rock Band, you will get the harmonies from Green Day Rock Band. It's one of those things where obviously there are great songs in the back catalogue that would be awesome with keys, or
Like Alice in Chains and Queen.
It's just one of those things we just have to work out the right way. And so we don't have anything to announce today, but it's something we're looking into.
Okay, that sounds good. There's one more question I had. Is Pro mode going to extend, like Pro Guitar, extend to Rock Band Network?
That's something that we're still working out details on. I mean, we've said that we're going to be doing, obviously some improvements to the Rock Band Network to fit into Rock Band 3. We haven't talked specifics yet, but it's something we're definitely looking into.
Okay, and will you be revealing any more songs at E3, or this is the set list that you're going with until a later date?
This is the set list that we're going with today. If you play the Rock Band 3 DS build, we do have a special surprise song if you want to find that out.
Where?
We have just DS builds in the
okay.
I totally recommend checking it out if you want to find a really incredibly awesome song.
Awesome, thanks so much. And do you have any words for Score Hero?
Hi, Score Hero. I'm the guy you hate for putting in the butter and steel.
Some people like it.
Yeah.
Alright, thanks so much, and looking forward to Rock Band 3.
Awesome, can't wait to play it.